Hey everyone, this is problem set 2. We are going to be talking about what happens when you take this division and then you raise it to an exponent. So basically, we're taking our other problem type and we're kicking it up a notch. So here's our problem taken straight from Maple. When you are working on Maple, please do the problems on a piece of paper. Have it with you. That is the best way of actually retaining the information, the actual practice problems, is to do them on paper, but also writing them down helps you think about it. So we've got a to the negative fourth u cubed quantity over a to the negative ninth u to the eighth, and then that problem to the third power cubed. So we can solve this two different ways. I'll talk about the way that I prefer to do it, and then we'll talk about the other way to do it. So this is the way that I personally prefer to do it. I prefer to work inside out like the parentheses would indicate. So we've got a, so we're going to keep the third power. We're not going to change that. A to the negative fourth minus the negative ninth u cubed minus eighth. Okay. So then we have a negative 4 minus negative 9 minus negative is the same thing as plus. So that would be a to the fifth. U to the third minus 8 would be u to the negative fifth. And then this is raised to the fifth power. So as we remember, a to the fifth, to get rid of the u to the negative fifth and change it into u to the fifth, we have to take the reciprocal and put it in the denominator. And this is still raised to the third power. And then last, you're going to distribute your exponent. So a to the fifth. So when you have a to the fifth to the third, you're going to multiply those exponents. And that gives you a to the 15th over u to the 15th. And we're going to check our answer. Okay. And once again, I like to do the fraction first. I just think it's easier to get it where you want to go. Okay, a to the 15th divided by u to the 15th. How did I do? Green border, step-by-step solving directions. Awesome. So I want to talk about a different way to do it just in case though, because there are two ways to do it. For this particular method of solving, what we're going to do is we can apply the exponent first. We have to apply it to each term. So a to the negative fourth times a to the negative fourth to the third power. That gives us a to the negative 4 times 3, negative 4 times 3, negative 4, negative 8, negative 12. And then we have u to the third times, u to the third exponent, which is the same thing as multiplying those. So 3 times 3 is 9. We have negative 9 times 3, negative 9, negative 18, negative 27, a to the negative 27th power. And u to the 8th, and then raised to the third, so u to the 8th times third power, so 8, 16, 24. And again, we'll do subtraction just like before. A to the negative 12th minus 27. U to the 9th minus 24. I'm sorry, a to the negative 12th minus negative 27. See, even math teachers do it. So, negative 12 minus negative 27 is the same thing as negative 12 plus 27. Negative 12 plus 27 is the same thing as 15. And we have 9 minus 24, so we subtract away 9. And that gets us to 0, and we have 15 more to subtract, so we have to the negative 15th power. And then again, we end up with a to the 15th over u to the 15th. You'll notice this answer is identical to here, which we'd expect it to be. I find the left way to be easier. Both ways are perfectly mathematically valid, so just find the one that you like better and use that. Either way is fine. So this is the second set of problems. If you have any questions, iMessage, email, whatever you need to do to communicate, whatever it floats your boat. And don't forget to click that How Did I Do button and take a look at your feedback to make sure that you're doing it correctly.